So several people have asked me what I think about who was appointed to the Citizen Oversight Committee for the West Greeley project. But before I get to that, I want to share that they have, while not publicly and loudly, through the Boards and Commissions member roster page, have announced who will be the non-voting city council representative on that committee. So I know that Councilmember Rudy had wanted that position, and he's someone who has shown up more neutrally or a little bit on both sides. However, it's not him. The council member who will be the representation from council on that is Johnny Olson, the same council member who has vehemently pushed through this project. He is also the person that was interviewed right after the vote went through on the special election, claiming he had no idea that residents felt that way and no idea what the vote actually meant. And at the last work session, repeatedly stated that it was simply about the zoning, that that's what we didn't want. Who has been one of the worst offenders for ignoring or scowling at community members who speak at council meetings. The same person who worked alongside No on 1A and has referred to the developer as his friend Marty. That same council member who has been anything but neutral around this project is the person who will be the representative from the city. That feels incredibly concerning to me. And so where I was going to get on here to say that overall, who was appointed seems to be relatively good match for the committee, that one has me really concerned. As far as who's on the committee, first off, in my opinion, they never should have interviewed Tom Donkel. He had a significant conflict of interest. He has been paid by the No on 1A campaign, has very close ties to Martin Lind. But he was interviewed. Luckily, he did not get on it. Someone else who was on their No on 1A supporter list, Tom Pfankuch, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, did get on. I haven't heard wonderful things about him, but I don't know him personally. Scott Ehrlich, who is one of our community's very wealthy, got on the neutral part. One of the first things he said is that he really likes the project, and he's supposed to be one of the 3 neutral members. I've spoken to a couple of the people who were yes on 1A folks against the project folks. That got on, both seemed to be really level-headed, really thorough, not doing this out of an emotional drive, which I think is really positive. I'm still working to get to know the other members and to figure out kind of where they're coming from. But I would say at this point, my biggest concern, as I have been worried about whether or not this committee will actually have a voice and whether or not this is a way to scapegoat somewhere else to not have to take responsibility for the project. The fact that the council member who was designated to this is Johnny Olson has me further questioning whether or not this is a process that can be trusted and that will truly be about residents' best interests.